even slightly familiar with Audi, you'll know what the Quattro is. The car that arguably made Audi's name was a rally legend and remains an icon of the super dangerous Group B rally discipline, the road, and the 80s. That tech was also available on Audi's road cars, so if you spot a car with a little Quattro badge on it, not only does it have extra traction, but also a little slice of Audi's history embedded into its very being. However, the name Quattro, while it's a common suffix on Audi's road cars, is also used as the sole name for a special type of car. The last mainstream road car to use the Quattro name was, of course, the mental little A1 Quattro. It was fast, fun, had way too much power in the best way possible, and of course, four-wheel drive. But there are more Quattros kicking about than that. In 2010, Audi unveiled the Quattro concept at the Paris Motor Show. It was created to celebrate 30 years of Quattro cars and came with a 2.5-litre 5-cylinder engine with 402 brake horsepower and boasted a featherweight 1,300 kilo mass. It was due to make a limited production run, but sadly the project fell through. However, at Frankfurt 2013, Audi's unveiled two new Quattros. The Nanook CUV concept thing with a 5-litre diesel V10 and 0-60 time of 3.8 seconds. It was designed in conjunction with a Tal design, so it's very swoopy and Italian looking. And also this, the Sport Quattro concept for now. This car, inspired by the 30th anniversary of the Sport Quattro, does away with the concept's 2.5-litre 5-pot and uses a twin-turbo 4-litre V8 with a hybrid system lovingly bolted onto the side. It produces a massive 690 brake horsepower. That pegs it with 130 brake horsepower more than the already mental RS6. 0-62 takes around 3.8 seconds and its top speed is pegged at 189 miles an hour. That is R8 territory. However, then you take a look at its eco-cred. It'll do 113 miles to the gallon and emits just 59 grams per kilometre of CO2. That is 39 more than the Toyota Yaris Hybrid. Christ! Comparing it side by side with the old concept, then the original Sport Quattro, you see its design DNA evolving subtly through the years.
We first presented the Quattro concept in Paris 2010 and we had such a good response from this car, but unfortunately it didn't quite make it to production. So it's our chance to show again what we can achieve with Audi design and the Quattro themes. As you can see here, it has a lot of typical Quattro elements and we wanted to emphasize that. And I think the first thing you notice, or the biggest thing you notice on this car, are the four Quattro wheel arches, the blisters as we call them, and the very dominant C-post which pushes over the rear wheel, creating a lot of power in the car. Front-wise, I think it's interesting to point out, I mean, we've got a very aggressive grille. We're going a little bit more in the 3D direction with our grills, and our headlamps, of course. We're very proud of our headlamp technology, LEDs and everything, and we've noticed a lot of other manufacturers are moving the game forward, so we've got to up our game again. You'll see in our future sports cars a lot more this eye effect as you see on this car. We've worked with engineers during the project, and most, I would say 90% of this car, as you see it exterior-wise, is feasible.
If this makes production, and it is rumoured to be making a limited production run, it will cost somewhere in the region of £125,000. Again, Audi R8 territory, but this has one thing that the R8 most certainly doesn't have: exclusivity in a big way. Will it make production? I really hope so.